And if you think that you're not beautiful or you're just feeling really ugly on a certain day, like what advice do you have for our listeners of how to pull it together or how to redefine beauty so that we can show up feeling good about ourselves? Wouldn't that be great? That would be great. So how do we do that?
Yeah, I think that if you're getting triggered like that often, like I don't want to show up for something because I don't feel perfect. So when I started the project, I used to always say beauty is how you feel. And I've unpacked that obviously since my project has grown. And it was because although I appeared quote unquote perfect on the outside, I was unraveling on the inside. I was depressed. I was anxious. I was having all kinds of things going on. And I started realizing that I could show up to a casting. They could think I looked perfect, but I felt horrible. So I think it's really, really nourishing this connection with self. And I think when we have so much perfectionism alive in our lives, we don't have room for compassion. We don't have room to be kind to ourselves. It's because we're constantly critical. So I think it's maybe saying, I'm really triggered. But I need to come back to self. So how do I do that? I think everyone does it differently. Like I personally need a lot of alone time and, I do different things. I nap, I journal, I work out, but I need to really just get quiet. And when I can do that, then I can show up and connect with other people, right? We can't connect with other people if we're living 3 steps ahead saying like, well, am I going to be perfect enough? So I think it's finding your sort of toolbox of what works for you. And it's also practice, go out of the house, even though you don't feel perfect, go out and just focus on saying, I'm going to be present with this person because it's about that. It's not about appearing perfect. It's about having the experience or the memory or the insight or the value that I'll get from connecting with them.